fine.
You're gonna get shade thrown at you real quick.
Dude, that's the first lip I'm gonna put. I don't want to ruin my fucking dofa. Hey y'all, my name is Ashley, and today I'm going to be demoing Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks from her Valentine launch, along with duping them. Fortunately, I wasn't able to get the entire like $65 box, even though I did try, but I was kicked out and all I could get was the lippies. But while I demo and swatch these, just because I have certain products from other companies doesn't mean I'm like saying, hey, you should buy these instead. Or like there's some products in there that like I don't always support people behind the brand. And I just want to go ahead and say that ahead of time. But with that being said, oh, also, this is no shade to Jaclyn. It's just because I know it is completely sold out. A lot of people want to get their hands on it. And so this is my way of helping you find colors similar and almost identical to the ones that she had in the lipsticks. So if that interests you, then keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and try on is the gloss. And I know most people would try the gloss on over their lipsticks. But I'm crazy and I don't want to ruin my doe foot. So, the gloss is in the shade 24 Karat. And it looks like this. So, I'm sure this isn't the first video y'all have seen on the collection. But I'm going to go ahead and try it on. So, you can't really see much of it because it's actually a really pale gold gloss. But on the packaging, it says it's not gritty or sticky. And it's gritty and sticky. It's a nice color. The grip wouldn't bother me so much. It's more of the stickiness, but it smells like vanilla. I know like some people are worried about what Jaclyn's products smell like, and I'm not throwing any shade. We just all know. And this is probably the only thing that I do not have a dupe for. I don't really have gold glosses. It's not something I gravitate to buy. So unfortunately, I don't have a dupe for you. I'm sure someone else might be able to find one. But the rest of the lipsticks I do have dupes for. The next one I'm going to go ahead and apply is the liquid lipstick in the shade Clingy. So this is more of a orange toned red. I'm going to apply it and then we'll talk about the dupes. So this is the shade Clingy, and the scent of it is kind of sweet, almost like candy-ish, but it's not unpleasant at all. I know people have described it as it smells like fruit. This does not smell like fruit. Like, no, it smells like candy. Dupes I have for this shade, let me figure out where they are. So I was able to find two between my collection and my wife's collection. The first one is the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson collaboration in the shade Are You Filming? This is practically a dupe. If you want to see the pictures side by side, I will post them on my Instagram, which is the same, Tired But Flawless. It will also be in the description below. Second shade is KVD's Santa Sangre. If I pronounce that wrong, I apologize, but this is the mini. Unfortunately, we do not own the full size, but like I said, I'll put them side by side, but it is a very orange red tone liquid lipstick. The next shade I'm going to go ahead and demo is the liquid lip in the shade Committed, and this is more of a bright red. I'm going to try that on and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the second one, and this is the shade Committed. So for this shade, I actually have quite a few dupes, and it's probably because out of all three shades, this one definitely is my favorite. So the first shade I have is going to be Lime Crime's Red Velvet. Now color-wise, this is practically an exact match, but the finish-wise, it is different. So this has more of like a soft matte look, like a velvet look. This is the Lime Crime's Velvetine, so I mean, it's what you expect, but it is a perfect color match. And the second one is going to be Fenty Beauty's Uncensored. So this is like their classic red, and this is also a complete match. And the finish is also very similar. So I actually realized is just at this moment, I don't know if you can still buy this one, but you may own it. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you anyway. But this is Lunar Beauty's liquid lipstick in the shade Aphrodite. And I believe this is one of its first launches. So I'm not quite sure if you can purchase it, but this is also a pretty exact match. You can still buy it? Mm-mm.
No.
Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and try the third and final lipstick on, and it is the shade. If I could just remember the shades, it'd be really good. I have to keep looking to read them. is Boy Bye. So this is a much darker brown red, and I will try it on. So, and finally, it is the shade Boy Bye. So as you can tell, it's a much darker, more of a brown toned red. And for this one, I only have one shade that I could find that I owned in my collection or in Sarah's collection. It is a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Unicorn Blood. So I actually know this is a pretty popular shade by him. It's a practical dupe. Like, they're side by side, they look identical. In fact, when I swatched them earlier, I couldn't remember which one was which. So those are all the Valentine Jaclyn Hill lippies demoed and duped to the best that I could with what I already owned. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This is not to like say, oh, you could have just gotten these from these people. I just know that this was a collection that a lot of people wanted to get. And for those who weren't able to purchase it, just so you know, there is other lipsticks that are similar in tone or similar reds that you could also pick up. So with that being said, please like this video, comment down below if you were able to get the box, or if you weren't, or if you were interested, or even if you want to see more duping videos. But until next time, thank y'all. Bye. Smell it. Smells
like candy.
It does smell like, okay, so you think that's what the smell is? Because I smell sweet, but I can't put my name on what it would smell like.
Candy, like a general, just sweet, perfumey.
I mean, it's not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant. I just can't fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get any more?
Can you check?
Back check. Sold the fuck out, so.
They sold the fuck out.
They're all sold the fuck out.
It's for the best mystery boxes ever, though.
Yeah, they were.
Unless you got Jaclyn Hill's mystery boxes. But, you know, we need to manage.